Sit down, bro. Let's see. Yeah, in there, but let's get it a little bit. I think now.
Alright, come. Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
Alright, we gonna say Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh Shai.
Barak Yahweh Shai.
Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh.
Barak Yahweh Shai.
Barak Yahweh Shai.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Rakah.
Kodash.
Alright, let's say double honors to the elders, the apostle great millstone, and peace and blessings to the hope of the elect on the four winds, putting the truth and truth sincerely. You know that great song. Go ahead with that.
Yeah. This lesson gonna be entitled, as you see, timing is everything. You know, and just dealing with making the calls on things that you do in life, all right, and how you conduct yourself, and you know, because a lot of things that we do, you know, might not necessarily be beneficial to us, even though it's nothing wrong with it according to the law, you know. So without a lot of introduction, we're gonna let the scriptures speak, and Lord willing, this be edifying. Timing is everything. All right.
It's 1 Corinthians.
Come.
1 Corinthians 6 and 12. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expedient. All things are unlawful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Me.
That's verse 12.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna break that down. Read it again, Baba Shah.
Verse 12 of 1 Corinthians 6. All things are lawful unto me.
So all things are lawful for us pertaining to the scriptures and the law. You know, the things that we keep according to the law, they are lawful for us. But go ahead.
But all things are not expedient.
But all things are not expedient. So, brother, get that word expedient so we can get understanding of what you know, Apostle Paul is saying to us.
All right, this expedient in the Antimon dictionary, it says, just went over the word.
Advantageous.
Advantageous, fit, proper to a purpose.
Advantageous, fit, proper to a purpose. Go ahead.
From Old French, expedient, useful, beneficial, or directly from Latin, expedient, beneficial, present, particular of expired, make, fit, or ready, prepare.
So all things are not prepared, ready for me, or beneficial to me, or advantageous, meaning they're not working to your advantage. Okay. Now this lesson with me was inspired. You know, I've been watching this hip hop bullshit with R. Kelly. And, you know, they on his ass, man.
Yep.
And you know, I really didn't know nothing about it, but of course, Jake in the World, they always talking about this shit that's going on in black culture. So I hearing about this shit. I'm like, man, this shit been went on. Everybody know R. Kelly had been dealing with young women. You know what I'm saying? But when I thought about it, according to the scriptures, all right, look that up real quick too, about a woman being the flower of her age. As well, know that's in Corinthians 2. All right. So I was like, well, according to the scriptures, he's not really doing anything wrong, except those things that he's doing are not at to his advantage, because the laws of this land, all right, say what? A woman is not grown until she's 18. But the scriptures say a woman is ready, all right, and she's grown when she comes on her period. It says when she reached the flowering of her age.
Yeah, it's 7:36.
Okay, 1 Corinthians 7:36, y'all can know.
All right, this 1 Corinthians 7:36, it says, but if any man think that he behaveth himself uncommonly toward his virgin.
A virgin, all right. Now you know that word virgin means what? A young woman.
Right.
All right. In the Hebrew is what? Ayalama, right? Ayalama is young woman. Okay. So a virgin would be a 15-year-old, a 13-year-old, a 14-year-old girl, a young woman, not necessarily a woman who has not been had sex yet, you know. And if you go in today's society, these women at 13, 14 years old, they've already had sex.
Yeah.
Now they demonizing this brother because according to their law, he's at fault. But in the scriptures, all right, and how things are done according to the judgment of the Most High, there's a way that you deal with a young woman, okay? And a young woman, according to the scripture, once she has reached the flowering of her age, which is her coming on her period, she's ready to be dealt with as a woman. You can have your way with her. Now,
ready to have a child.
she's ready to have a child. But of course, if you was to do that in this society today, it wouldn't be expedient for you. All right, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't be beneficial for you.
Yeah.
And that's what we see going on with this nigga R. Kelly, man. You know. Now, timing is everything because when all that shit was going on, they had ample time to do what they wanted to do with him. But now, since they got this indictment on Bill Cosby just recently, now it's like, okay, now let's go on and let's get this nigga too.
Yeah,
Let's go crack down.
Yep.
Get Revelation 12 and 12, Baba Kushal Anna.
Yeah, that's what it goes back to. You know what I'm saying? Shit, one get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Yeah,
So-
I can say that he started with the stars.
Yeah.
And the scripture speaks about the stars that shall fall from heaven. I mean, they gonna fall, man. You know, and it's starting with the entertainment, man.
Yeah.
You know, all the people that got clout in the world, so to speak. You know, so just on a high level,
They're renowned.
they falling, man. Whether they falling physically,
Financially.
falling like dead, you know, or they falling with their image, man. But Esau is coming down, man. You know.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They want to destroy a lot of these so-called black icons' image.
Yeah.
You know, because Bill Cosby was always looked at what a family man. You know, but they sought the perfect time to destroy him because the thing was with Bill Cosby was he was pursuing ABC. One of them. He was trying to buy one of those elite programming companies. It's like, okay, we been had this dirt on you.
Yeah.
Now it's time to come down with their wrath on you.
Exactly.
That's why I had the brother bring out that scripture. It say, "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth."
Right.
Hey, woe, and that start. Hey, don't think that you high level entertainers, you sellouts are exempt, man, because you been kissing Esau ass and you signed them contracts that he ain't gonna come down and bring that wrath on you too, man.
What's the saying in the world? Never bite the hand that feeds you. And that's exactly what they started becoming.
Yeah, Sirach 12 and 10.
Because they weren't going against Esau grain, but all of a sudden they going against it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So when you bite the hand that feeds you, what's gonna happen, man?
Yep. This is Sirach 12 and 10 says, "Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness."
That's right. You never can trust Esau, man.
Yep.
You know, because it ain't nothing right up in him, man.
Yep.
He was just he wicked.
Hey, let me go down to verse 16. It says, "An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to overthrow thee into a pit."
Yeah.
And it says, "He will weep in his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood."
And these women has always been the advantage that Satan has used over men, man.
Yeah.
Okay, from the beginning with Eve. All right, Eve has always been the advantage that Satan has used, man. That's why when you're dealing with these women, you have to really be careful, man. Not just on a worldly level, okay, with these entertainers, but us brothers in these truth too, man.
Con.
Because that's really what it's about. It's about edifying us. So we look at things that go on in the world and we do what? We judge, because that's what we set up to do.
Spirit man judge all things.
A spiritual man judges all things. So we can look at his situation and see, okay, why is he catching the hell that he catching? Although, according to the laws of the Bible, which America is supposedly built on the principles of the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you see the hypocrisy in this nation. All right, why is he catching this hell like this?
Yeah.
All right, because that wasn't beneficial for him.
Yeah.
And just like it's not beneficial for us brothers, the time is gonna come where we're gonna get all the women. Okay, where it's gonna be beneficial for us because the timing. All right,
Yeah.
just like Isaiah 4:1, and in that day, the first thing it says is what? In that day. All right, now you get a lot of brothers, they read that scripture and then they look at it like, man, I can have as many women as I want. Well, you can, but is it expedient for you? All right,
Exactly.
is it going to be beneficial for you in the things that this world deems lawful? You know what I'm saying? This world look at a polygamous relationship as like it's a sin. You know, like like they say, you cheating.
Yeah.
You cheating. But the scriptures don't say nothing about that, man. You know? Let's pick it back up and we're gonna
finish 1 Corinthians.
yeah, let's pick it back up. First Corinthians.
36.
No, we
good on that. Okay.
you did read the flowering of the age, right?
Nah, I never read that.
Okay, well let them read that and then go back.
All right. It says, I'm gonna start over. 1 Corinthians 7:36. It says, but if any man think that he behaveth himself uncommonly toward his virgin, if she pass the flower of her age, and need so require, let him do what he will. He sinneth not. Let them marry.
He sinneth not, and we know that marriage is sex. He say, let him do what he please with her. All right. So with him having Leah at 15, he wasn't in the wrong according to the scriptures. But that's why this whole book is the law, because it's precept upon precept, and you built up to the real whole understanding of the scriptures.
Right.
That in that time might have been expedient. It might have been an advantage to you dealing with a young woman, because in that time it wasn't looked at as a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? And the scriptures say, abstain from all appearance of evil. Of course, now in that situation, in that time, that wasn't deemed as an evil thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in today's time,
Yeah.
if they catch you with a young woman,
Yeah.
you going to jail.
Yeah.
They're gonna lock you up and you're gonna be charged. All right.
Yeah.
Wrongfully so, according to the scriptures. All right. But the scriptures does warn you. Let's get back to the warning.
And it said, verse 13.
Start at 12 again, Salah.
Okay. All things are lawful unto me, but all things are not expediently. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any.
See, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Okay. So when you do things that are not expedient in your time, you will bring yourself under the power of Esau. He brought himself under the power of Esau. If you decide, okay, well, I'm gonna do this thing because it's lawful. I'm gonna do it because the Most High say I can do it.
Yeah.
Well, hold on now. Apostle Paul put the spirit on. The Most High put the spirit on Apostle Paul to tell you, look, you're gonna bring yourself under the power of these heathens if you do the things that are not expedient.
Right.
All right, because the Most High gonna bring it back to where, yeah, we gonna get them young women, man.
Yeah.
And all you niggas who have a problem with that, hey, you can take it up with the Most High. Okay, he gonna put you in your place, which is a place of destruction, man. You know, because that's one thing that we're known to be controversial about. Because but guess what? We come with the scriptures. It just told you right there. When she reached the flowering of her age, you can have your way with her. But we coming to you and giving it to you how we know as wise man how to deal with it, man. Okay. And we're gonna get into that too. The brother gonna get Ecclesiastes 8 after you finish this.
All right. Meat for the belly and belly for the meat.
All right, and meat is talking about things of the flesh. All right, so that meat is the things that you take into your flesh, man. Okay, whatever it may be, not actual physical meat. All right, go ahead, bro.
But the Most High shall destroy both it and them. Now that the body is not for fornication.
Right. So the body is not for you to give yourself over to carnality, man. Not give yourself over to the things of the flesh, man.
Yeah.
Your body is set up to be made a living sacrifice unto the Most High.
Yeah.
All right, and to be made subject to vanity, but for your spirit to control those things that you do in vain. All right, because we all do some things that's vain that don't profit us anything. Just like me, I like to exercise. To say bodily exercise profit is nothing. Okay, but if I consume myself with that, then I'll be destroyed by that. Okay, so it's about balancing the spirit and the flesh. Okay, go ahead, bro.
But for the Lord, and the Lord for the body, and the Most High have both raised up the Lord, and He will also raise up us by His own power.
Right. So raised us up what in righteousness? Hey, y'all about Shema He's raising us up what in righteousness. And righteousness includes timing and judgment, man. That's really the most two important, timing and judgment, man. You know, and that's all through faith. But you gotta have the faith that okay, the Most High, He's gonna have to do everything you do with discernment. And so, like we talking in particular about dealing with women. So if you're dealing with a woman, all right, and you know, okay, well, man, she very territorial. She really don't understand. You know what I'm saying? You might say, man, I want another woman. Or want another woman. You have to weigh those matters. Okay, what is that gonna cost me?
Right.
You know, is that something that's gonna be beneficial to me? You know, because you got brothers in the truth. They might have multiple women, and they might be. So I know a brother personally. He got 2 women, and both of his women know about each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's beneficial for him. He don't have no conflict in interest. You know what I'm saying? But now that's not every brother's situation. You know what I'm saying? Get Ecclesiastes.
This Ecclesiastes 8:5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall fear no evil thing. In a wise man's heart, discerning both time and judgment.
All right, read it again, Baba Kushai.
Ecclesiastes 8:5. Whoso keepeth the commandment shall fear no evil thing.
Whosoever keepeth the commandments shall fear no evil thing.
Romans 14.
It says shall feel no evil thing. All right, I was just going into 1 Corinthians, the 6th chapter. Apostle Paul, he said the things that I write unto you are commandments. Okay, so this whole book is commandments. All right, in the ways that you should conduct yourself. All right, the Lord say, let him that have an ear hear. Read it again, Baruch Hushai. Yeah.
Whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing. In a wise man's heart, discerning both time and judgment.
So it's all about discernment, man, within your mind. Is this time for this? All right. Should I go now or should I wait? All right. That's what the Most High has blessed His men with, judgment. You know, and when you being dealt with, when you, how about Shema Shah is dealing with you, you'll take consideration things that you do. You filter them through the scriptures. You're like, okay, should I do this? You know, that's what he say. Do, you know, rehearse the righteous acts. So you're practicing doing things the right way. All right, not necessarily okay if the law says it's okay. That's why 1 Corinthians 6:12 was written. The Apostle Paul wrote that the things that are written aforetime was written for our learning. You know,
because to every purpose there is time and judgment.
To every purpose. So for everything you do, there's a time for it to be done. Like I say, it's a time and place for everything. You know what I'm saying?
In the world.
That's a saying in the world, but really it comes from the scriptures. You know? Real quick now, get Ecclesiastes 3:1.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens.
See? There's a time to every purpose under the heavens, and that's where we are. All right, we're on earth. All right, and that's what the Most High He's watching our judgment and our timing. All right, because that's the main reason why you have to have patience in this truth. Okay.
Because to every purpose there is time and judgment. Therefore, the misery of man is great upon him. For he know not that which shall be, for who can tell him when it shall be?
And that's why the majority of these people on this earth, they're in great misery because they don't have no spiritual discernment of time and judgment.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
You read on that?
Mm-hmm. You're gonna stop at verse 7.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So brother can grab Romans 14.
I got it.
You got 1 Corinthians 10. Okay. Go ahead. Matter of fact, get your precept.
All right.
Yeah, get that Matthew.
It's Matthew 22:17. Tell us therefore what thinkest thou? Is it lawful to give tribute unto Caesar or not?
Right. So they was asking Yahushua, is it lawful to pay tribute? Tribute would be paying taxes. All right. Go ahead.
But Yahushua perceived their wickedness and said, why tempt ye me, ye hypocrites? Show me the tribute money. And they brought unto him a penny. And he said unto them, who is this image and subscription?
Subscription.
Okay. Verse 21. They said unto him, Caesar. Then said he unto them, render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's,
Right.
and unto the Most High the things that are Most High.
Right. So render unto Caesar, which means pay homage to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and give homage to the Most High the things that are the Most High. Now let's go back to dealing with a woman. What does Caesar say the acceptable age to deal with a woman?
Yeah.
18.
So when should you deal with a woman?
18.
Because even though the Most High says when she reached the flowering of her age, all right, you are not going off by waiting.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But even though you're not going off by, according to the scriptures,
Right.
you're not going off by dealing with her. But if you don't pay the Most High, really you are, because the Most High said pay homage to Caesar the things that are Caesar.
Yeah.
So keep his law, even if it conflicts with the laws of the Most High, but it don't cause you to go off.
Yeah.
But if it conflicts with the laws of the Most High and cause you to go off, then you don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you don't have no dealings with no homosexuals. All right, even though the Caesar say it's okay for you to deal with homosexuals.
Exactly.
You see, that's discernment, that's judgment. Okay.
Just being circumspect, being
Yeah.
wise
Being
as
wise.
And timing is a very important part of it. You know, if you get you a young woman, you better make sure she at least 18 in today's time.
Yeah. Right. You obeying the law of the land.
You obeying the law of the
Yeah,
land,
yeah.
and you still in good standings with the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
You want the Romans?
Yeah, go ahead. Romans
Okay.
14 and start at verse 17. Go slow for me, bro, because this kind of like got some meat.
Okay. This is Romans 14 and 17. It says, for the kingdom of the Most High is not meat and drink.
So the kingdom of the Most High is not the pleasures of your flesh, man. All right? Because what is meat and drink? Meat and drink is food for the flesh. That's not what the Most High is about. You get a lot of brothers that they are attracted to this truth because of the things that comes with the flesh about it. Oh yeah, you can have more than one woman. You know, different things. That's one thing in particular that we talking about. Brothers got any more examples? You know, it's certain things that brothers are appealed to this truth by, but it's just
the white man, the
gonna be he going into
slavery.
slavery.
Part of a brotherhood, like a family.
Con.
Jake get an incitement of going out cussing Esau out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's more than just fleshly things, man. Okay, and it's scripture's about to get into it.
You Jake like to be seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Jake go out just to be
seen.
You know.
Yep.
Right.
Jake like the attention, you know.
Teacher seekers.
Yeah. Con. You know, but the Most High, read it again.
It says, "For the kingdom of the Most High is not meat and drink."
They say that's not what the kingdom of the Most High is about. Pleasing the flesh, meat and drink. Go ahead, bro.
But righteousness and peace and joy in the Holy Spirit.
Hey, when you get through, that's about judgment. The kingdom of the Most High is about being righteous, man. About making us perfect, making us right. Doing things the right way. All right. That's what the kingdom of rehearsing the righteous acts. All right. Doing things the right way according to the way the Most High established judgment. All right.
Yeah, could you break that word down? Rehearsing mean what?
Practice.
All right. So practice make perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're doing. We practicing to make ourselves perfect in the kingdom of heaven, because we are gonna be, Lord willing, we the part of it now. We are gonna be them judges, man. Mm-hmm. All right, just sit up on the 12 thrones, man, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's
man,
what
it's
about. It's about judgment, man.
That's right.
It says, "For he that in these things serveth Hamashiach is acceptable to the Most High and approved of men."
Right. So the Most High, He approves us when we practice rehearsing, when we rehearse the acts righteously, when we do the things the way that He set us up to do them, like the brother was saying. When we practice these righteous acts, we are acceptable, because what we're doing is we're sacrificing the way that we want to do things to do them the way that the Most High wants us to do them.
He also said we are made perfect. We are made perfect in Yahweh Shai.
It says, "Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace, and things wherewith one may edify another."
Hey, let us follow after the things that make for peace. Now, any brother that know dealing with more than one woman, hey, it don't bring peace.
Yeah.
All right. And if you out there like niggas like Kelly, you trying to deal with these young women, which I hope no brothers in this truth is trying to deal with no young woman, man. All right, because that shit is not gonna bring you no peace, man. That's gonna bring you hell. All right. So that's what the scripture is saying right there. Let us follow. Read it again.
It says, "Let us therefore follow after the things which make for peace."
Which make for peace, man. All right. Just make for peace, man. All right. And ultimately, that's doing this work. All right. And edifying brothers, what we doing these videos. All right. And rehearsing it. You know what I'm saying? Being not hearers only, but doers also. Okay. Because we have to execute these things, man. We have to execute these things and exercise them faithfully. And that's how we become acceptable to the Most High, and that's how we get that good favor. And that's when you get blessings, man. Really, you will see, like, cause like when you start doing these things, man, you'll start seeing, man, things working out a lot smoother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't had no problems with my woman lately. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This, that, and the other. But you gonna have that anyway. Yeah. I don't care. That's just a part of it. But it's certain things that we can do as men of the Lord to keep down confusion amongst the house if you got women.
Right.
All right. It's certain things that we can do to make things go a lot smoother in our lives, man. All right. It's just really we have to have discernment. That's it. You just have to have discernment and timing. All right. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "For meat destroy not the work of the Most High. All things indeed are pure, but it is evil for that man who eateth with offense."
Right, with offense. So that's really going into timing, because it's timing where you can do things for the flesh, whether it's work out, whether it's deal with your woman. You know what I'm saying? But you might do those things at the wrong time, and then you offend the Most High. You might offend another brother. It's the same as offending the Most High, because He said, "You don't offend His little ones." So it's timing. You know what I'm saying? That's like they say, the flesh don't destroy the work of the Most High, but it's how you conduct yourself in the flesh. Timing. Go ahead, bro.
Keep going on.
That was it. That was 20.
Verse 20.
Yeah, that was 20. That was it. So
1 Corinthians 10 and 23.
Come, final scripture.
All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient.
Which we just broke that down about things being lawful and things being expedient. Okay, which that was in 1 Corinthians, the sixth chapter. Now, this is just telling you why all things are lawful, but are not expedient in another precept. Go ahead, bro.
All things are lawful for me, but all things are not expedient. All things are lawful for me, but all things edify not.
All things are not edifying. In the Greek, that word is edificio. Everything don't build you up. All right? Everything that we do it is not building us up. It's not building up our spirit. And we just read in Romans before that, we need to do the things that build us up. Practice doing the things that build you up. That way, when time comes, when you are to be tested, you're prepared for it. Now you have the advantage. All right? You don't really get an advantage over certain things that you do in life. All right? Spiritually. Okay? But it's certain things that you do in life when the time comes and you are tested. The main thing is being diligent in his work. Is reading these scriptures and applying them in your life, all right, and acting on them and executing them. And then when that time comes for you to be tested, you're built up, you're prepared for it. You know, well, practice makes perfect. All right.
And if I could say this too, because a lot of time when you try to balance out women and all of that, man, you in the flesh.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You in the flesh. You're not in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? So that's really, you know what I'm saying, kind of throwing you off.
Come.
You know, so you want to be more in the spirit than in the flesh. You know, you want to be more into these scriptures and doing things that please the Most High more than pleasing your flesh.
The real woman.
The real true woman.
If you want to focus on the real woman, the woman that's not gonna let you down. All right, the woman is not gonna get jealous. All right, you know, because really, I mean, these women so emotional, they get mad at you if they see you just looking at a woman on TV. Are you just thinking about a woman? What you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like this woman, the scriptures, you can think about as many women as you want, so you'll never get offended.
Yeah, that's right.
Because her desire is to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? As like scriptures say, it's my good pleasure to give you the kingdom and give you your heart's desire. You know. So yeah, of course we meditate on weak men, man. You know, that's what the Most High designed us for, and that's what he designed women for us to have them, all right, to be fruitful and multiply. But in the kingdom, that's when it's gonna be expedient. That's when the timing is gonna be right. All right, your brother got anything? And with that, we give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Badash, and double honors to our teachers, apostles, and elders, a great millstone. Salutation to you, sincere brothers, faithful and diligently pushing this word with fear and trembling. All right, Kwam Yashrala, Baba, and Shalom.